Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. And I had this whole video almost completely done. And something happened with my camera. It shut off. I don't know what happened. And it went away. So I'm redoing it, but I'd already drawn all the cards and everything. This is for my tarot spread, my Saturday night tarot spread I normally do. It's like almost 11 o'clock at night. I don't know what happened there. It was crazy. But I decided to go ahead and do, I actually found this today, and I decided to go ahead and do it. It's my stalker card on Pinterest. What messages is my stalker card trying to give me? Why does this card continue to follow me? When will this card stop stalking me? How can I accept the lesson that is being offered? And how can I find gratitude for this stalker card? So, this card, and I had already done most of the video, but just to recap, and I remember what I said. I'm going to take a drink because I have been talking for a while. So if you're just tuning in, I do try to do every Saturday night a different tarot spread because I'm trying to learn how to do tarot spreads. And this card I'm going to talk about today, I actually had a different spread in mind. And then this card came up again today. And that's about the 15th time in about a week and a half that either I pulled it or I watched a YouTube video of someone doing Virgo, which is what I am. And it popped up again. So I'm like, I need to figure out get to the bottom of this card. Why it's stalking me so horribly bad in the last week and a half. It's literally been like 15 times I've seen it. And that is the Ace of Wands. And if you don't know, I'm using the Tarot Mystical Moments for this. I haven't really used this deck a whole lot at all. And if I have time, I will use Colette Baron Reed's the Enchanted Map Oracle cards as a, clarifier. But this card is the reason why I decided to go ahead and do this spread with this deck. Because I always see the Ace of Cups. We always see the Ace of Cups as just like the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith. It's a cup overflowing with water. Here she's releasing butterflies. And I love this almost freedom you feel of, like, butterflies we always associate with transformation. And I love this card in that respect. If you put transformation and release together, it's like this freedom these butterflies are receiving. And I love that take on this card. I love it. And then as we read it in the book, which is what I'll do in a minute, you'll see a little bit more that I didn't see before, that I now see, in this card, which is why I love it. So, I actually did a meditation already. If you're just tuning in, normally I do a quick meditation, breathing meditation, and I do the video, or I pull the cards. Of course, I've already done that because my previous video, that kind of ticked me off, but whatever. So, for card 1, it says, what message is my stalker card trying to give me? And I got the Wheel of Fortune. And I thought, if that is not the most fitting thing, because this was my card of the month for June. And I pulled it quite a bit in the month of June. And I see here, I just was getting, when I first pulled it, I'm not telling you anything different than the previous video. Like all these internal gears inside of her, and she's not like, she's got a gear around her heart. And if the heart isn't working, if the heart isn't, pumping right and open, none of the other gears are working. And what I find interesting is, I've been having a lot of like digestive issues over the last year and a half or so. I know a lot of stomach issues, and I was like, maybe because my heart has been closed off, that it started messing with me physically with other things as well. So I found that quite interesting in this card that, all that came out of that. It's crazy. And then, like I said, when I see the Ace of Cups, it's just a cup overflowing, and it's, cups are all about emotions and feeling and heart-centered things. And I find that interesting that connects with this. With the first card, there's a gear wrapped around her heart. So I just found that interesting how those all connect together. And then for the second one, it is, why does this card continue to follow me? And I got the Queen of Swords. And I often used to depict myself as the Queen of Swords. I was more cold. People would say cold. I was just like more, I don't have a lot of emotional attachment to things. Or I don't show emotion quite often. I'm very analytical most of the time. And that is why I think I resonated more with the Queen of Swords. And I get that she's, it's almost like she's on her own adventure here. She doesn't need anybody to take care of her and to see into her own future. She's got this. But sometimes you do need someone. And maybe that's part of the, issue here is that I don't need to be, alone, in my endeavors, or, I don't need to put the, like in my light seers, her heart is in a cage. Maybe I don't need to put it in a cage, and I just need to feel. And I still feel like those connect quite well together. That's crazy. So number 3, when will this card stop stalking me? And I don't know what happened to the previous video. It was ticking me off because I was getting chills as I was pulling this card. Because this card to me represents the Knight of Wands. Is usually she's gone through battle. She's gone through this horrible thing. She's got scars, but she's still mucking through it. She's still getting through because she knows she's got to put one foot in front of the other and just keep marching on. But in this deck, it almost feels like she's not realizing that, her scars have healed. She, in her mind, they're still bleeding. And I found that quite interesting, quite beautiful with the question, when will this card stop stalking me? And it's almost like when you realize these scars are just scars, they're no longer bleeding. They're no longer oozing out. They're healed up. And you need to realize that they're healed and move on from them. So I found that quite interesting. And then card 4, how can I accept this lesson that is being offered? I got the 9 of Pentacles, 2 9s there. And I got this like abundance, and it's just, to me, it's all about seeing what's being present and seeing what's in the here and now, taking a look around me, taking the time to look around me and see what I have, versus what I don't have, or what I could have in the future. Being present and being here in the moment. And then question 5, how can I find gratitude for the Stalker card? And I got the Queen of Pentacles, and I often have moved past being like, I feel like I'm the Queen of Swords to the Queen of Pentacles. Because I'm a Virgo, it is very grounding to me. Oftentimes the Pentacles are about monetary value. To me, I found it a very earthy suit. So I do kind of generalize myself more toward the Queen of Pentacles. Because I'm a Virgo, I'm all about being grounded. And maybe that's the point here, is I need to get grounded, and I need to go sit by a stream and write, or find any way I can to get out in nature and be one with it. And then I'll be able to take the time to see the abundance near me and realize that these scars are healed and move on from that. To be able to be released, and be free. And I find that quite beautiful that just kind of wraps all back into the Ace of Cups. So let's look at the book here. So I'm going to go to the Ace of Cups first, just because it's gorgeous. Ace of Cups. A woman is holding an oversized teacup overflowing with hundreds of butterflies flying up to the sky. She holds the cup close to her heart, as the butterflies are a symbol of the woman's deep feelings of affection and compassion. She is filled with love and is sharing her love with the rest of the world. The woman is looking down towards her own reflection in the water, which symbolizes the connection with her intuition and subconscious mind. And I've been saying recently that I feel like my intuition is off. and my psychic senses are like dulled. And that could be why, because I'm closed off and I'm not seeing, the bigger picture here. So that I found that quite interesting as well. And then the upright meaning is intimacy, deep emotions, love, compassion, intuition. Reverse meaning lacking emotional connection, fear of intimacy, overwhelming emotion. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune here. And I find this interesting because that's kind of what I was saying. It says on this Wheel of Fortune card, a woman's dress reveals the, oh my gosh, I can't read that. Reveals her internal apparatus consisting of a number of wheels all connected together. Each wheel is but a single cog in the larger machinery. Their ability to operate depends on all the other parts working. The woman has no power over the process, no control over the ups and downs of life. The wheel at the top holds her heart. Her happiness or sadness depends entirely on how her fate is turning. The watch in the woman's hand represents the eternal cycle of time we are all subject to. The clouds in the sky show that life is forever changing. And then the upright meaning, cycles of time, destiny, process, eternal change. Reverse meaning, illusion of control, resistance, rage against the machine. Wow, I find that quite interesting. Queen of Swords. And I'm just going to read the upright in reverse. Upright meaning independent thinker, honest communication, truth seeker, straight shooter. And I've been told more times than I can count, I'm so honest that I come off as kind of arrogant, and I'm not meaning to. So yeah. And then the reverse meaning, self-respect, self-righteous, pretentious, drama queen. Wish I'm not a drama queen at all. The Queen of Wands, Nine of Wands, excuse me. I have the Nine of Wands here. A woman is struggling to find her way through a thicket of thorns, which has left her with 9 cuts on her upper body. Though she is wounded and weary, she does not give up on her plan to break free. One hand is pushing down the plant to break through. The other hand is holding a rose as a symbol of commitment and determination. Upright meaning perseverance, endurance, determination, and commitment. Reverse meaning surrender, giving up, and losing faith. Beautiful. 9 of Pentacles. And I'm just going to read. Upright meaning abundance, refinement, financial success, self-reliance, independence, fulfillment. Reverse meaning overindulgence, decadence, austerity, restraint, reliance on others. That's a beautiful card too. And then we have the Queen, and if you notice, we have 2 9s and then 2 queens. That's crazy. If y'all know what that means, let me know in the comments, because that seems significant. And that upright meaning for that is fertility, nurturing, provider, earth mother, generosity, resourcefulness. Reverse meaning pretensions, materialism, too driven, and unwelcoming. That's a gorgeous card as well. I'm really digging this deck tonight. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just am. And then I'm going to draw a card here just to see if I have any further information that this deck wants to give me for this spread or for the Ace of Cups. Any further information that you want to give me on the Ace of Cups? Any further information you want to give me for the Ace of Cups? Any further information you want to give me for the Ace of Cups? Sorry about that. My husband kept walking back and forth, getting water and all kinds of stuff. Any other card pulls for... Okay, we got one card that came out. Moonlight. And I just heard, it's weird because I just saw a video about, not this, but where they use this term, but I just heard Dark Night of the Soul. So it's almost like Yeah, I'm going through this dark period, and it's coming out. That's weird. Let me see what the book says here on the Moonlight card. 51. I've yet to use this deck at all, so your guess is as good as mine. Really? Moonlight, your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, logical, and analytical. Follow it. Are you kidding me? Here we have analytical, and then they mentioned intuition several times throughout this spread, so that is crazy. Upright, moonlight beckons. Come and trust your intuition to lead you into places that may not seem logical. Because I am a Virgo. We are all about being logical. Your hunches will be right on target. Resist second guessing yourself, for your alternative perception is especially sharp right now. You can see beyond the surface of things and truly read between the lines. This is a good time to use oracle cards or other systems of divination to gain information. That's what I'm doing. That's crazy. Remember that the language of intuition is a symbolic one. It comes subtly through a hunch, a tingling, a clear sound, or an animal or object crossing your path. Spirit is sending you messages to help you now. Success is yours if you follow the signs. Wow. Reverse meaning, too much analyzing is getting you nowhere. Stop overthinking things. And I swear, I just watched not an hour ago somebody else do a spread for Virgo for the middle of the month. And they literally said, stop overthinking. Stop overanalyzing. Wow. You may be exhausted from second guessing yourself all the time and losing your footing. True. Are you insecure about your ability to make good choices? Sometimes. Step back and regroup and enter into a more trusting relationship with the flow of life. And that's what I was getting here. Wow. Don't become overly concerned about perceived mistakes. How will you learn to dance if you don't occasionally take a misstep? On the moonlight pathways, you can discover love and true and wondrous things. There is nothing to fear but fear itself. And I swear last week's I said that exact thing. Crazy. Go play, have fun, stay open, and trust. That is nuts. I can't even make this stuff up. This is crazy. I have nothing else to say. That is just insane. I love this spread. I'm probably going to start using it more often when I have cards that just won't let go. It's like, this card has been like a dog with a bone the last week and a half. It will not let go of me. So I'm glad you guys were here. I wish the first video had worked out, but, I'm glad we got to do it, and finish it. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about this, spread, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And you guys have a good night. Bye.